Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. In fact, I hope you're as good as you look, because right now, I don't want to come on too strong here, but you're looking pretty good. Like, your entire face right now, your entire skull, your entire cranium. Why do I look like I'm about to hurt you? This is getting strange. You look great. I hope you're doing great in here, but you're looking great here as well. These intros are getting weirder and weirder. I don't want to alarm anyone or anything, but I actually have a whole load of new products to try out. I'm not talking like months old. I'm like, oh my God, I've actually done a video that's semi-relevant for once. Thank you. Thank you. It's literally my job. Honestly, I'm gassed about this. It kind of feels like old school YouTube days for me, but I've got the NYX Buttermilk Glaze Skin Tint. I've got the super viral L'Oreal highlighter, the Rimmel lip ink pen. There's a lot of stuff to try out. I'm very, very excited. So let's get it on my face, shall we? Should we go in for a handshake as well? It's been a while. If you're new here, we do this sometimes. Just roll with it, okay? No, don't. There we go. Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, totally getting distracted and full ADHD mode here, but look at my nails. Aren't they cool? Let's do makeup. Hello. Okay, so before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know that this portion of the video is sponsored by Dermatica, who I'm sure you guys are all very familiar with, but if you're not, Dermatica is basically like the equivalent of doing this to your face, but with a lot less hassle, a lot less mess, and you don't look as stupid as I do doing it. I found those pills in places where I should not find pills, let me just say that. For those of you guys not familiar with Dermatica, it is literally this. This is all it is, but in this bottle is something that's going to seriously up your skincare game. And I can say that because it's literally proven, it's literally science, like they have proven results, and I'm a walking example of that. So Dermatica is basically personalized skincare for your skin, so whatever your skin needs, they're going to put in this tiny little tube here and deliver straight to your door. A lot of you guys know I've been using Dermatica for years, and they've given us tons of codes over the years, but I think this might be their best one yet. So if you guys just use the code Steph, you will actually get 50% off for your first 3 months when using Dermatica, which I feel like is really good because it gives you a chance to try it. Obviously, it depends on what your skin needs, but Dermatica contains so many active ingredients that you just can't get off the shelf. All you need to do is click the link down below and use my code Steph, and then you just input a few details about your skin with a couple of pictures and then say where you want your skin to be at. Dermatica will then put everything you need in a little tube like this and deliver it straight to your door, and then you just use this as the last step of your skincare routine every single evening, and that is it. I know you've heard some of your favorite skincare influencers talking about Dermatica, and that genuinely is because it's a product that works and it is the best. So click the link down below and use my code if you guys want to try it out. Back to the video. Okay, so for my brows, I've got this e.l.f. laminating brow gel. You guys know I love anything that says laminating. So as you can probably see, you've got the little like brush applicator here in the lid, and then I'm assuming this is just a spoolie. Oh my God, okay, it's a white formula. It's giving Retry. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna really throw that on. I've heard nothing about this. If you guys have tried any of these products, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so I've got the product in my brows there. I really like the packaging, like it feels very sturdy. And I'm gonna take, if you guys can see on the macro, I don't know if it's in focus or not. Are you in focus? No. I'm gonna take the bristly side of the brush. Ooh, okay, it feels like it's drying down pretty quick, which honestly, I don't mind. I think I'm gonna like this. If this like stays in place and if it doesn't get flaky or anything, I think we're onto something here. Okay, for primer, I have this one here from 17, and it's another one of those Hydro Grip primers. I moisturized my skin about an hour ago. I might not put any on my forehead, just because I kind of want to see how the skin tint looks like when it's just fully meshed into moisturized skin as opposed to a primer. Okay, so on its own, it looks pretty good, pretty normal. It's not done anything to my skin, and it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that, but it does feel like it's got a bit of a grip to it. As it should, as it says on the box. Okay, I'm so excited to try this out. I hope I have it in the right shade. This is literally the only color that they had that would sort of match kind of close to me. But I got it in the shade 04 Almond Butter, and this contains an SPF of 30, and if you guys don't know, it's a soft glow skin tint. I've heard so many people talking about this. I'm gonna start with a brush, just because that is my preferred way of applying things. Okay, so the color looks like it could be pretty good. Might be a little bit orange, but hopefully we can brighten it up. Oh! I was looking at my skin thinking, that looks a little bit better. And then I compared it to this side and it's just evened everything out. Oh no, but it's picking up around here. Yeah, it's gone patchy where the primer was. Drat. I'm literally in a rush right now. I'm using a baby wipe, I never do. And I'm just gonna go with a moisturizer and use that instead. We're going for it. Using a little bit of my Tatcha I'm scraping the barrel here. We will make this work way better. This is how I would normally apply it. But it's still... Hang on. Can you guys see? Like, around here and around here. Huh. Ooh, we have got a curveball here. Yeah, it's like all coming off. You guys see all of that there? Okay, so my skin currently looks like it's falling off my face, which isn't ideal, but it's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up bright and early tomorrow and we're gonna try this again. I wanna try and figure out if it's the primer that did me dirty with this or maybe the moisturizer, because yeah, I've heard so many people talking about this. However, a lot of them have been sponsored videos, so I don't know, but I want to give this a full go. So I will see you bright and early tomorrow, but for you, we're literally just going to do this. And just like that, I am back like I never left. Even kept the same top on just for continuity. No one cares. Literally no one cares. Okay, we're going to try this bad boy again. And honestly, if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that some of these people are lying. I might apply it with my fingers. I mean, I normally wouldn't with any sort of other skin tint, but we'll try that. Oh, there's some sort of like crusty bit on my face there. That was, yeah, it's still there. Honestly, like 4K and this camera here is so humbling. I want to try and make sure you guys can see it on this camera, but also on this one. Okay, yes, that's going on so much better now. I feel like it looks a little bit too dark for me now. Maybe a bit of my fake tan has started to wear off, but we can lighten that up. But yeah, that's looking so much better. Okay, influencers. Fair enough, okay? Don't use it with any sort of like gripping primer. Be wary of your skincare and especially your moisturizer and primers underneath. But it looks really, really good. It doesn't actually look like it's giving me any coverage as such. It just looks like it's kind of blurred my skin, which is so nice. Just, yeah, be a little bit wary about your primers and your moisturizers underneath. Maybe give this a little test drive before you wear it on the day. Oh, I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this. I feel like it's pretty new. I think I picked this up maybe like 3 weeks ago or something, but it's the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultra Cover Concealer XL Applicator. Is this the same as the original concealer? I don't know. My brain was just like, ee. But yeah, I don't think I've really heard anyone talk about this. And I got this in the shade 7W Biscuit Warm. I've got to say, and I've always had these thoughts with collection like base products, their colorings are always a little bit off. Like they've definitely expanded their shade range, but sometimes I find that like my usual sort of shade, like, you know, after doing this job for so long, I can usually just kind of hone in on a few colors, test a couple of them, and they normally work for me. Oh, I just got full-blown tinnitus then. Whee! That's fun. But yeah, with collection base products, I tend to find that sometimes you can go for like a warm foundation or concealer and it can look kind of cool tone. So hopefully this one works for me. Like I said, it's Biscuit Warm. Let's see. See, I feel like that's kind of neutral cool, if anything. Hopefully though, this will just sort of lighten my base up a little bit. I'm going to go around my jaw just to kind of connect everything together. So it says it's a full coverage concealer, XL applicator and hydrating ingredients to give long lasting crease proof coverage. Let's try it. I'm going to use it with my sponge. But yeah, I'm really not sure if this is like a new formula or anything, or if they've just kind of like rebranded the old one. Ooh, okay. I mean, we've seen fuller coverage before, but for a super affordable concealer, that's not bad. It's blended out really well. I mean, if that's their warm tone, I don't want to know what their cool tone is. So collection, please, I love you. I have loved you for so long. I love so many of your products. But can we work on a little bit of a better shade range, please? Please? I'll help. I'd love to help. Okay, what do we think of the concealer? I'm pretty impressed by it. Okay, so for my bronzer and contour, I am so excited to try this out. It's a fairly new release from e.l.f. You guys will have probably seen or tried their blusher versions of these. And I like them, but they are a little bit too intense for me because they are so pigmented. But you know me, like, I'm way more of a bronzer kind of gal, so I'm really, really excited for this. I'm going to take the tiniest amount because number one, we don't need to bronze myself up too much more, but also if these are pigmented like the blushes, oh boy. Oh, good. Okay, it looks a little bit cool tone when I put the little dots on. But that looks like a nice colour. Ooh, I'm excited. So, gone in with quite a bit there, but then I'm going to take my sponge again and just soften it out. I really like that colour. Oh man, I love this. I really, really love this. I cannot wait to just chuck this straight into my everyday makeup because this is good. Like, this is really, really good. Okay, so I actually have two blushes, but I'm only going to try one. Can we guess which one scares me? This one scares me. But I also have the Collection Filter Finish Liquid Blush in the shade Peach Pleasure, which is kind of like what I assume to be a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. And then, yeah, we've got this one here from Barry M. It's their Heat Wave Liquid Blusher in the shade Idyllic. I'm going to swatch it. Oh my god. This on dark skin tones though, without me even having to swatch it, this would look so good. Okay, so it's not shit. Wow. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do a tiny bit, like the tiniest amount. That it looks so pathetic what I'm doing right now. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my bronzer. This looks really, really pathetic, but like it's so pigmented. Oh my god, it's actually kind of really, really nice. Oh, I'm glad I tried that. Sometimes you guys, you just got to take risks. Step outside your comfort zone, even if you're literally doing the tiniest amount. I was not expecting to like that as much as I did. Okay, if you were looking at something like the Rare Beauty blushes and you really want to try them out, save yourself some money because these are basically the same. Hella pigmented. And if you have a deeper skin tone and you've tried that blusher, please send me a picture. I don't have a drugstore powder to try out. If there's any new powders you guys want me to try out or anything you don't think I've ever tried out before, please let me know from the drugstore or just something super, super cheap. So I think I am going to go in with my Laura Mercier powder just because, you know, it's what I know. I feel like it's a good test for all of these like base products to see how they compare with my favorite powder. So yeah, we can see how it all actually performs. Okay, let's do the under eyes. Okay, that looks almost flawless. Okay, this is all looking very, very promising. Boing! That wasn't the right sound. We are knocking it out of the park with this. This looks really, really good, right? Okay, I didn't powder down my cheeks too much and for good reason because I have this to try out. So this is the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace Highlighter Stick. I am a powder highlighter girl through and through, but this does actually look really, really nice. It's like, it's almost got like no color to it at all. I feel like we see so many products like this that go viral, but in reality, they just kind of look like Vaseline on your skin, which is a great look for editorial, but not for every day. Whereas with this, I feel like I kind of get it. So I'm gonna tap it on my skin first, just straight from the bullet. Like, can you see there's barely any color to it and it's not really picking up much of my base at all either. So I'm gonna pop that there and then I'm going to, my finger is completely stained with that blush. Tap that in with my finger. I think a lot of the time the internet likes to make everything viral, but actually, I get it with this. I really, really do. It's actually a really, really great product. I think a lot of brands have tried to do things like this, but they've never quite succeeded. Whereas with this, I have no notes. Okay, I've got another product from NYX. We've got one of their setting sprays here. This is the Face Glue setting spray. I've tried the primer and the primer is very, very good and very, very sticky. So let's see what this can do. Nice fine mist. Just like a standard kind of like, not alcohol setting spray smell, but you know what I mean? It's just that standard smell. Feels good. Nice fine mist. We'll see. Oh, I actually picked this up yesterday, and I don't know if you guys can see. I have had 2 showers since then, okay? And I also wiped my hands straight after, but this is going to be the most awkward way to show you. Here, basically, can you see, if I get my face out of the way, can you see there's like a little bit of a mark here? I basically swatched this in the store because I was trying to figure out what color to get. And this has lasted since then. So this here is the MUA Brow Define Precision Liquid Eyebrow Pen. And I actually got this in gray because I feel like the dark brown was a little bit too warm for me. And I only usually tend to want to fill in a couple of hairs. So again, this is gonna last again for the rest of the day. Let's try and show you. I might even show you in the macro actually, it might be a bit easier. Hello. Can you guys see how fine it is? So I'm just going to fill in. I don't really have many hairs that I need to fill in, but I'm going to make them up. And then I want to show you guys in my macro as well. I've got a couple of hairs here that are missing. So I'm doing the most subtle filling in there. But that's what I want. I don't want to be able to notice any of these brow hairs. I'm happy with that. I think that looks really good. Obviously, it's not going to make like the craziest difference to my eyebrows because I'm only using a tiny amount, but I think this could be really, really good. And it's like £3.50. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow stick today, which I never use, but I've tried out a few other colors of these Avon ones, and they're a pretty good dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, but I really want to try this shade out. It's called Everyday Beige. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick it up on camera. It's quite subtle, but you can see it's like a really cool tone shimmer. And it just looks like a bit of me. I'm going to take the tiniest little bit of my Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer just to put in the crease so I've got a little bit of something to work with. So yeah, I've tried these out in other colours, but I'm going to basically go all over my lid with this. I wore a similar colour recently. You know the video where I said I kind of look like a bit of an elf? I wore It was a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow and I really, really loved it. This is actually kind of giving the same sort of effect. Ugh. Ugh. In the best way. I love it. I bet as well this would look so good if you were doing a really, really dark smoky eye and just put a little bit of that right in the center. All right, and for mascara, I've got the new Maybelline Firework. This one came out a little while ago, but I still think it's like one of their most recent launches. So many mascaras coming out at the moment. Oh, it's like, why does this seem... It's not. Why does this seem almost phallic to me? It's like, I don't know. We're going to move on. But yeah, you guys might be able to see that it's got a little bit of like a curve to it. Give it a wiggle. Okay, it's fanning them out really nicely. Wow. Can you guys see it as well? Like, I know Revitalash is just so expensive. But can we talk about this one eyelash here? Can you see it? Just here. It's so long. Like, I know there's definitely times when I've spoken about Revitalash and you guys must look at the price and think I've absolutely lost it and completely out of touch. And I mean, maybe granted, maybe never, you gotta have it to lose it. But it really is the best. Like, I have good natural lashes anyway, but not this good. I like this mascara a lot. Okay, I've actually wanted to try this product out for a little while now, but every time I've gone past the stand, they have not had any of the colors in stock. We finally got it, boys. We finally got it. So this is the Rimmel Thrill Seeker Lip Ink Pen, and I got it in the shade Très Chic. But I am really intrigued by this. I've got the Sashu, is that how you say it? The Sashu Lip Stain to try out soon. But I think the only other lip pen that I've ever really tried out is the REM Beauty one, which I liked, but it did dry out really, really quickly. Okay, let's try this. So it actually looks very, very similar to the REM one. And the colour is like this. I'm like, do I fill in all of my lips with it? I don't know. I was expecting it to be a little bit more sheer or a little bit more matchy to my actual lip colour. Now I'm like, oh God, what do I do? So it's not any sort of like lip stain that you wipe off. I think I'm going to fill in my lips with all of this, which was not my plan. I actually have another product to try out, but we're going to go with this. I don't want it to go like patchy or anything. It's so much darker than what I thought it was going to be. Oh. I feel like it's going on kind of patchy. Can you see that there? I think the only problem with things like this sometimes is that because they are like literally like a felt tip, there's not much blendability in them. It's not what I was hoping for. Maybe I need a lighter color or something. I'm going to try and sort this out and then I'll take these ears off and I'll show you guys the finished look, okay? Anyway, bye. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I almost feel like it's kind of like a red carpet glam situation that we've got going on here. I think it's maybe the lip. There's something about it that I like, but also I think because I am more of like a pinky nude tone kind of girl, or like blue or grey or something just totally out of the box, it's just different for me, but let me know what you guys think. I bet you're gonna love it, aren't you? You guys love me in warm tones. But I'm honestly kind of a little bit obsessed with some of the products that I tried out today. Like this contour and bronzer from e.l.f. Yes. This brow stuff from e.l.f. is a massive yes. I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything here, but this might even be better than the Rimmel one. Yeah, mascara is incredible. I love this highlighter stick. The liquid blush, unexpected, but absolutely brilliant. And of course, the product that I had to try out for a second time to figure out if I actually liked it, it was me all along. I love this stuff. This is so, so nice. I feel like we are so back with drugstore makeup now. Like after lockdown and everything, obviously it makes sense, but there were like no new products coming out at all. And now I feel like we're fully back into the swing of things. There are so many bangers coming out and I am all for it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I'm uploading kind of like once or twice a week at the moment. We're figuring it out, but I'm happy to have you here. And of course, don't forget to check out Damatica in the description box down below and use my code, which, as you guys know, is just my name, Steph. It's currently on screen now, just in case you have no idea who I am, and they will give you 50% off your first 3 months. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today's video. I love ya, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye. Oh, what? Wait. Completely kiss proof. Okay, cool. Bye.